I just don't want him taking her money. Papoose, you don't have to do this. Just let this girl go, set her free. If you don't really like her, just set her free now, because Papoose still has this relationship with Remy. I'm not sure how deep it is, but I'm not sure if Tasha K was right that they are plotting on Clarissa and taking her money together. I don't know, but something's not adding up, y'all. Clarissa has been through so much in her life as a young woman. The last thing I want to see is her money being taken away from her. I know she's egotistical. I know she's hard to like. I know her personality is unbecoming. But I don't believe she deserves to have her money taken or to be taken advantage of. I know it was fun and games and for some people, but I'm really concerned now. If he breaks up with her, when he breaks up with her, I can only imagine her mindset. She's gonna go crazy. She has already gone crazy.
Remembers. That's why I was saying the other show, don't let every man hit the bottom of your vagina, the root of your vagina. Every man may not know, because he might not have a penis to really know how to hit that bottom or how to lift to hit that bottom and work that middle. With a woman, she spread her legs wide and she started screaming and saying, yeah, daddy, that's it. Or she might start cursing or screaming out all types of profanities because he done hit the bottom. And now her mind, she insane. Her mind ain't good because the penis done ejaculated all in her brain. She's gone crazy.
Hi guys. So I just saw a video of Clarissa after she won the fight with Franchon Cruz, and I want to say she did an amazing job. You know, that girl really fights for her life in that ring. You can say whatever the fuck you want about Clarissa, okay? But she is talented, and she works on her craft. You know, I was a little skeptical because she was all over the internet crashing out. But she did her thing with this fight. She really did. I had to come on here because I saw a video of Clarissa and Papoose celebrating after the fight. And I don't know where they were. They could have been maybe at a bar or a club or whatever. And she was dancing on him, like twerking on him, and he just looked like get me the fuck out of here. It wouldn't have been a big deal if this wasn't the first time that I've seen him with her looking disinterested in her. I am worried now. And Papoose, please don't be taking that girl's money. I don't know why you're in this relationship with Clarissa, but I just want to say Clarissa has worked so hard. She has come from the most horrible conditions possible, guys. And she's made it to this point, and I just don't want him taking her money. Papoose, you don't have to do this. Just let this girl go, set her free. If you don't really like her, just set her free now, because it seems like she's really in love. Like she's really in love with you, and I don't know how this is gonna go. If Papoose would just set her free right now, it could deter a lot of friction and confrontation that's going to happen in the future when he does break up with her. Because him being with his wife on Christmas, okay, sure, they have a child together, but why were they shopping without the child? Or was the child in the photos? I didn't see anyone mentioning the child. It seems like Papoose still has this relationship with Remy. I'm not sure how deep it is, but I'm not sure if Tasha K was right that they are plotting on Clarissa and taking her money together. I don't know, but something's not adding up, y'all. And I know it may be funny to others, and it may be, you know, she may be on the internet, Clarissa may be on the internet saying Papoose is upstairs and all this shit and making it fun and games. But, you know, many boxers, they have had horrible childhoods. They have a fighter soul and a fighter mentality. This is what breeds them into boxers, into fighters. Clarissa has been through so much in her life as a young woman. The last thing I want to see is her money being taken away from her. I know she's egotistical. I know she's hard to like. I know her personality is unbecoming. But I don't believe she deserves to have her money taken or to be taken advantage of. And this is what I see. He seems, when he's with her, he seems so disinterested. Sometimes he doesn't want to take pictures with her. Sometimes it seems like he doesn't even want to be with her in public. And if this is true, then don't be with her at all. If you don't want to be seen with her in public. Now, I understand that dancing sexually like that in public may not be every male's cup of tea. However, there's a way to address it in a way that wouldn't embarrass her. Now, we have seen Papoose in love. We have seen how Papoose treats a woman whom he's in love with or whom he likes. I'm not getting the same vibe that I was getting when he was with Remy. I remember watching an interview years ago with Papoose and Remy, and they were sitting together, they were doing an interview together, and Papoose was holding the microphone so Remy could speak. Mind you, Remy had two free hands. She was just sitting down on the couch. They were conducting an interview. Papoose had the microphone in his hand. He put it up to her lips, her mouth, so she can talk. You know, she could have held her own microphone, but we looked at it like, okay, you know, he is really in love with her. The way he looks at her, the way he smiles at her, he treats her and stuff like that. You're not going to hold a woman down for all those years, regardless of what Remy said. He was out here with other women or whatever the fuck she said. You're not going to be with the woman who's in prison. Men usually don't do that. Women do it because they're silly and they're naive. They'll be with a man for years while he's in prison. No man is going to do that. Not many of them will do that. Most women are naive. This is why Clarissa is in the position that she's in. Let me go back to this. So we have a baseline. We have a resume of how Papoose feels when he's in love with the woman, and he's not showing that for Clarissa. Now let me go back to saying this. Clarissa is naive. Maybe, I'm not going to say maybe, she is in love with him. You can just see it. However, she's not seeing what we see. The same thing with Cardi B and Stefan Diggs. We could just see that he wasn't interested in her. He's not interested in her. He's probably low-key using her. But when you're in a situation, maybe you're not able to see it as clearly. However, when you constantly hear people saying things, a being should stop and take a look at what others are saying, review the criticism to see if anything needs to be revised. Okay, that's growth. Okay, especially because Papoose is an older male. So I'm not sure if it's so much sex. It could be, but I really think it's what he's saying to her. He's an older male with experience. Older men have experience with women. They've been with many women. They know what women like. how to make a woman smile, how to make a woman stay. They know how women think. And a lot of women, when they get in relationships, they can become silly. Okay? Sacrificing themselves, sacrificing their livelihoods, their financial stability. And this is what I'm seeing in Clarissa. And I just want Papoose just to let her go, set her free. You know, stop using this girl if you don't really want her. Like, I know it was fun and games and for some people, but I'm really concerned now. I'm really concerned for her because I know this girl has been through rape, has been through child abandonment, has been through poverty, has been through, you know, all type of shit that we may not even know about. And she's made it to the top of boxing, the top of female boxing. And I can see insecurities in Clarissa. And I'm not sure if he's using those insecurities to get close to her. I'm not sure what he's doing, but I'm just hoping that he doesn't ruin this girl. He doesn't ruin her career with these, I don't know, with these fake deals. And I don't know if he's managing her or if he's in, you know, he's somehow financially involved in her business. And it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. And she won't listen to anyone. So she's just going to have to take her L's as an adult woman. I think Clarissa's about 30 now. You know what I mean? Like, you have to take these L's. You're an adult now, and you have to evolve or take L's. You know, it's your choice. But I hope he doesn't ruin her to the point where it ruins her career and she ends up broke. I want her to retire successful, on top, with money and accolades. I know she's fucking annoying. I know she's fucking annoying, okay? But regardless of her personality, of her attitude, of her ego, does she deserve to be taken advantage of? I believe not. So whatever Papoose is doing, whatever scheme he has going on with Remy, whatever he's doing, it needs to stop. And I know Clarissa is not going to listen to anyone telling her good sense or telling her something. So she's just going to have to find out for herself. But this relationship is not good for her. If he breaks up with her, when he breaks up with her, I can only imagine her mindset. She's going to go crazy. She has already gone crazy. And I'm just praying that this man is not her downfall. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.